Hi guys, my name is Trafalgar and I'm playing Clash Royale. So this is my very first video on YouTube, I'm pretty excited about that. As you can see, I'm a level 8 player. This is the deck that I'm using right now. You can see all of my cards. I have level 8 commons, level 5 rares and level 2 epics. No legendaries because I'm not a gemmer. And today I wanted to share with you some level 8 gameplay. So I want to show you a couple of replays, hope you like them. So let's jump into the first one. Okay guys, we are facing Fearlock. He's a level 8 player. As you can see, I play two cards that are not very used at this point. The Giant, maybe it's used at low levels, but I think it's pretty strong. I have a level 5 Giant. He's a good tank, he's a good distractor sometimes. I also play the Bomb Tower. I love the Bomb Tower. It has a lot of health. It helps you to get rid of Hog Riders and even Gorn sometimes if you can destroy them with Barbarians or Minion Horde. As you can see, my Bomb Tower is gonna distract that Hog Rider so that both of my towers are gonna shoot to him and he's gonna die in a few seconds. At this point I think I'm gonna put down my Giant, yes. Giant and Wall Breaker Bomber, I'm used to call it Wall Breaker, is a good combo. So look at that, he's gonna use his Goblin Barrel, but my Bomber is gonna one-shot all of them. And now I'm pushing with my Giant, my Hog Rider and my Bomber. Unfortunately I have nothing to stop that dragon, but that's not a problem. I wait for it to target my tower and then my Spear Goblins will do the rest. At this point we are winning, he said well played. His right tower is almost destroyed, just a couple hits of a Hog Rider. So I'm playing defensive. I'm gonna put down my Bomb Tower. This was not a very good placement. Oh, well, maybe yes, because both of my Crown Towers could destroy that Hog Rider. I'm gonna push again. I'm gonna arrow all of that minions, all of those minions. I think that this push is not gonna do anything. Yes, he has his dragon. Now we must defend from that Hog Rider. Barbarians are optimum counter, but unfortunately for me he has the freeze spell, so I'm gonna use my Minion Horde. He's gonna fireball but miss 4 of the minions. Minions are so strong, they do a lot of damage if they get to the tower. So he's obliged to use his cannon. I'm gonna use my Wall Breaker. For now I'm ignoring that Goblin Barrel. I only countered that with some Spear Goblins to distract them from attacking the tower. As you can see, I've destroyed his right tower. It's gonna fireball my tower, but it's not enough, and he's gonna freeze. Well played, and this is the end of the first match. So I like this deck. I think it's pretty strong. Let's jump into the next replay. So guys, we are in the next replay. We are against, oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name. We are starting again with the Giant. The Giant is also good to counter the X-Bow. At this level I find many players that use that X-Bow. It gets me so mad. So I'm starting with the Giant. I think I'm gonna use my Spear Goblins at this point. I'm waiting to see which card he does use, so that I know how to counter them in the middle of the match. He has higher cards than me. You can see a level 3 Prince, a level 6 Musketeer. I'm gonna counter with Barbarians. He was not expecting them, so he fireballed on the tower, on the Bomb Tower. This Musketeer is getting close to my tower, but I don't know, I think she's a woman. Well, okay. At this point I'm pushing with my Giant, my Hog Rider, my Spear Goblins, but I'm not gonna do anything to his tower because there's so much going on. The level 6 musketeer does so much damage, and at this point I think I put down the bomb tower to distract the musketeer, and then maybe use barbarians. I can't remember. No, I'm waiting for him to do the first move. Oh, look at that. He fireballed, so I know I can put down my barbarians because one of the main counter for barbarians is fireball, and he just wasted that. He's gonna use his prince, it works pretty well, I should say. His dragon is gonna get to my tower, but yes, I distracted it with my giant. I'm gonna use my spear goblins, but unfortunately the dragon retargets and one-shots them. I'm gonna reuse my hog rider. I'm gonna arrow because we are getting close to overtime and we must get some damage to his tower. Unfortunately, that's not very much. I'm gonna use my barbarians a little bit too late maybe, but the prince is done. So at this point he's gonna use his fireball. This is a pretty common move. I'm gonna use the combo giant wall breaker, giant bomber. I used to call it wall breaker. So look at that, our giant is getting to the tower. He does a pretty good amount of damage. His troops are coming next to my tower. I'm gonna use the minion horde. So at this point, he was not expecting a minion horde because for the rest of the game, I haven't been using that. So he's obliged to fireball. I'm gonna use my barbarians to counter the prince. Now the giant, the spear goblins. Look at that. They are not targeted from the dragon, and it's being, I don't know, the dragon one-shot them. Sorry. There's nothing to distract my hog rider at this point. I'm arrowing just to be sure to take down his tower. His right tower is pretty down at this point. I'm gonna use my barbarians to get rid of the prince, giant, spear goblins. I'm waiting for my hog rider because I know that a couple of shots of the hog rider will take down his tower. And look at that, boom! The hog rider saves the game, saves the day just 8 seconds before the end of the match. So guys, this was my very first video on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating it. Tell me how can I improve myself because I'm very new on YouTube. I'm pretty nervous, as you can understand. I'm not even English. Well, if you enjoyed, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. That's maybe the most important thing. And let me know if you want to see something in particular in the future, and I'll try my best to make it. So, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.